Gezi, many congratulations. A comfortable start to your campaign. How would you sum up that performance tonight?
Yeah, not very comfortable. I mean, I felt like I was playing all right in patches and keeping him in the game a little bit. I took out a 112, and obviously the double one was a good leg to win as well. But yeah, for me, I put myself under a lot of pressure. Wanted to go home and enjoy Christmas with a win, and yeah, just coming here now and just getting a win. That's all I wanted today.
You said on stage there, a win is a win. In the first round, is it just about getting through until after the Christmas period?
Yeah, for me, I always say this is like 2 tournaments for me. I split it up in 2. Today was a qualifier. I'm into the tournament and I'll enjoy Christmas and I'll come back, and yeah, that's the first round for me then.
And you've said in the lead up to the tournament you've been playing really well on the exhibition circuit. How much confidence has that given you coming into this event?
Yeah, honestly, I've been flying. I played in Cardiff, I played against Johnny, and then out in Germany a couple of times and in Finland, and yeah, I think I played in 6 exhibitions, 5 finals and won 4 of them, and smashed Luke Humphries in the final one, which was nice. But yeah, this is where I want to perform, is on the big stage in the biggest events, and yeah, I didn't play brilliant today, but a win's a win.
And by your really high standards, it's not been the best of years for you. So do you feel like you're coming in with a bit of a point to prove here?
Yeah, no, I mean, only to myself, not to anybody else. I know how well I can play. I just want to prove it to myself that I still got it. And like I said, over the last couple of exhibitions, I've shown that and give myself a boost of confidence. But these are the stages I need to prove it.
And it's going to be Joe Cullen or Wessel Nyman in round 3. Any preference in terms of an opponent?
I mean, Joe's not had the best of years. Wessel's been playing really well. I think he's beat me twice in the last 3 or 4 times in Pro Tours, and I think once in a European. But that's probably when I haven't had the best of confidence. So I mean, I'm easy to beat when I'm down, but beat me at my best.
Gezi, congratulations. Just taking on what you said from Sky there and the emotion you showed up there, why did this game mean so much?
Probably because I just want to enjoy Christmas. I mean, every time I come to Ali Pali, the first round's always the toughest in any tournament, but especially here, you don't want to go home and, you know, what's this, the second day? I could be watching it all the way up until the 23rd and thinking, oh, I'm out of the tournament, I'm not enjoying Christmas. But yeah, it's just nice to get a win and boost the confidence on the big stage, and yeah, looking forward to after Christmas.
Especially the back end of the year. Obviously, you said it yourself, you haven't been yourself on stage, but tonight you seem more like you. The big celebrations were back. Is this a conscious decision just to go back to being you and being natural on stage?
Yeah, I know that I haven't enjoyed darts much over this year, but missing the Grand Slam, going out early in the Players' Championship finals and maybe having 4 or 5 weeks off probably made me realise that when I'm home, I've got nothing else to do rather than watch darts, so I may as well be there playing. And yeah, I missed it a little bit. I was gutted about the Grand Slam especially, and yeah, it's give me a kick up my backside.
You touched on it there. Are you a nightmare at home then, or when you're not at darts and things like that?
No, but sometimes you're away and you think, oh, when I'm home, I'll go out, I'll do this, I'll maybe go to the local, see a couple of your friends, but they're all doing other stuff, and you just end up being in the house and doing nothing really. So I may as well be playing and stop moaning. I beat myself up for the last 12, 18 months, and yeah, I got to stop doing that.
Congratulations. Gezi, is it kind of freshened things up a little bit for you, having that time to think and maybe not being in the tournaments where you would have liked to have been in, a little bit of a sort of fresh thinking going into this tournament? Yeah,
definitely. Obviously, I love playing in a Grand Slam. I think I've won it 3 times out of the 5, 6 times I played in it. To be sat in the house watching it is a bit heartbreaking, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of this tournament, and hopefully I'll be in it next year and be back to normal.
You talked about how there's been times where you haven't enjoyed your darts over the last couple of years or so. Just sort of explain how difficult that's been when it's obviously your profession and you're spending so much time on the road sort of doing it.
Yeah, obviously with the Premier League and I mean the schedule changing, and Pro Tours going from weekends into the midweek, and then Europeans be put on the weekend. So sometimes you can go Premier League, European, Pro Tour, and you can do that for maybe 2.5, 3 weeks, and it's quite difficult trying to balance. I missed a load of tournaments early on this year, and then when I did start playing them, I put myself under pressure to try and win, and lost a couple of Europeans first round, so you don't get your ranking points, and just made it difficult for myself, and probably my frame of mind wasn't right, but yeah, that's gone now, and 2025 is around the corner, and I'll be a lot better.
There's so much focus this year, and there has been throughout the year on both the Lukes, Humphries and Littler. There's obviously maybe slightly less focus on yourself and Michael Van Gogh, and even someone like Michael Smith, who was a winner here not so long ago. Is that something that you enjoy, not having the same sort of focus on yourself?
Yeah, no, I mean, it lets you get on with whatever you got to do, but it's deserving. Luke Littler smashing everything, and for such a youngster and great talent to be doing what he's doing, and I feel a little bit for Luke Humphries sometimes, where all the emphasis is on Luke Littler, but he deserves it, and maybe Luke Humphries deserves a little bit more, but both of them are playing fantastic. But yeah, hopefully I'm a world champ in 2025 and I'll get a little bit back.
Gerwyn, you've posted on social media that next year you want to play everything, you don't want to miss events, even want to be in the Premier League. Is this the best mindset that you've had in several years?
Yeah, possibly. I feel like I'm back in 2015, 16, where I want to turn up to events. I'm looking forward to wake up in the morning and getting dressed and ready to go rather than moping about. But yes, I think 2025 is going to be good.
Do you feel like sometimes maybe you've been a little bit overlooked headed into this tournament? You are still former world champion. We know that the quality that you do have, maybe you should be talked about a little bit more than what you have been.
Probably not the way I've played, but the results I've had this year, and the way other players are playing. Not just the two Lukes. The boys that have won majors for the first time. The Mike the Decker and other couple of players, but they deserve all the credit they're getting. So yeah, if I don't play well, then they get the limelight. Hopefully I'll get playing as like I have the last couple of years and win this tournament, then maybe the limelight will come back on me.
It's been said that out of all the quarters, this could be the most open quarter. Do you feel like that when that draw was made?
For me, yeah, but for them, no. I mean, I'm in the quarters, so it's going to be tough for them.
Thank you.
No worries.
Gerwyn, you touched on your up and down relationship with darts, and obviously your changing mindset now. If you were to be asked to get in the Premier League, that you would accept. Have you set yourself a minimum goal at this World Championship that would possibly get yourself back within Premier League contention for next year?
No, I just wanted to get through the first round. I wanted to enjoy Christmas. It's horrible being home and not being in the tournament. So for me, it was just get through the first round, and whatever comes after that, that's what happens. But there's a lot of good players out there, and if I don't get in the Premier League, then it's because somebody else deserves it. But if I have a good run in this, then I'm up for it. But see what happens.
Obviously, with the likes of Richie Edhouse, Mike de Decker, realistically, where do you think you would have to reach in this tournament to get back in the Premier League?
I think I'm already in.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
No worries.
Hey,
I'll tell you, I'm in it, man. No, I'm only joking.
Congrats on the win, Gerwyn. But in terms of your mentality throughout the year and going to this tournament, I just wanted to know if there's been anything that you've read or learned or heard that's really helped you get ready for this World Championship.
Yeah, I prefer not to say, but yeah, I'll keep myself to myself. I'm in a good place. My mind is where it needs to be, but yeah, I'll keep that to myself.